What is up, Bitcoin Bulletin viewers? Get ready because we're kicking things off with a seismic shift in Africa. Athena Bitcoin Corp, formerly known as Altvest Capital Ltd, is making huge waves by becoming the continent's first listed Bitcoin treasury strategy company. They're not just dipping their toes in, they're aiming to raise a staggering $210 million to directly invest in Bitcoin, making it their fundamental treasury asset. This is a game changer for institutional investors looking for regulated exposure to BTC, and CEO Warren Wheatley is leading the charge. Next up, we're talking about big moves in the Bitcoin market itself. Strategy, a major player, has just dropped over $230 million on Bitcoin, snapping up 2,091 coins. This strategic acquisition, funded by their stock program, adds significantly to their already massive holdings. We're also seeing ETF flows remain strong, signaling continued institutional demand, even as whale reserves show some caution. Could Bitcoin be eyeing further gains? Hold on, because we've got some serious legal drama brewing in the U.S. The District of Columbia Attorney General, Brian L. Schwalb, is suing Athena Bitcoin, Inc., a major Bitcoin ATM operator. The suit alleges that Athena has been enabling scams, particularly targeting seniors, by charging hidden fees of up to 26% on fraudulent deposits and failing to implement basic safeguards. This is a massive accusation against a company that operates multiple BTMs across the district. And finally, let's talk about the future of mining. The cloud mining platform ETNCrypto is making waves by offering accessible and transparent contracts for both Bitcoin and Dogecoin. With growing interest in mining, platforms like ETNCrypto are simplifying the process for everyone, from beginners to seasoned investors. So, is cloud mining the new frontier? All that and more on today's Bitcoin Bulletin. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and follow us on all our socials. Let's go. Africa is going Bitcoin first. Athena Bitcoin Corp, formerly Altvest Capital Ltd, has just announced a monumental transformation, officially becoming the continent's first listed Bitcoin treasury strategy company. This isn't just a rebranding. It's a bold declaration of intent to place Bitcoin at the core of its financial operations, mirroring the successful strategies of giants like MicroStrategy and Metaplanet. The company is targeting an ambitious $210 million raise, with the express purpose of making direct Bitcoin investments its fundamental treasury asset. Founder and CEO Warren Wheatley highlighted that this move creates a crucial new gateway for African institutional investors, including pension funds and retirement annuities, who often face regulatory hurdles in acquiring Bitcoin directly. By investing in Athena Bitcoin Corp, these entities can gain regulated, indirect exposure to the digital asset. Wheatley emphasized that this strategy aligns with the global trend of corporations viewing Bitcoin as both an inflation hedge and a catalyst for stock market growth. Athena Bitcoin Corp aims to replicate the success of MicroStrategy, which has seen its market capitalization soar due to its Bitcoin-centric approach. The company, already listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, plans to expand its presence with new listings in Namibia, Botswana, and Kenya, with international exchanges also under consideration. Despite its current modest valuation, the firm's aggressive fundraising target signals immense confidence and a significant bet on Bitcoin's future. This potential $210 million allocation would be one of the largest crypto-related treasury moves by an African company. Community and analyst reactions have been overwhelmingly positive, with many hailing it as a pivotal moment for Bitcoin adoption across Africa. The move is seen as a formalization of what individuals and small businesses have been doing for years, treating Bitcoin as a reliable store of value and a hedge against volatile fiat currencies. With Africa already a rapidly growing crypto region, this corporate adoption by Athena Bitcoin Corp is poised to further accelerate the continent's digital asset journey. Don't go anywhere, because the Bitcoin market is buzzing with activity, and we're about to break down some major institutional buys that could send BTC soaring. Strategy makes massive Bitcoin acquisition amid strong ETF inflows. Bitcoin is showing resilience and eyeing further gains, trading higher as key players continue to expand their holdings and exchange-traded fund flows remain robust. In a significant move, two public companies, Strategy and Metaplanet, recently acquired over $230 million worth of Bitcoin. Their combined purchase of 2,091 Bitcoins represented a substantial portion, about two-thirds, of all new Bitcoin mined during that period. Specifically, Strategy announced on September 8 its acquisition of 1,955 Bitcoins for $217.4 million, accounting for approximately 62% of the week's mined supply. This latest purchase brings Strategy's total Bitcoin holdings to an impressive 638,460 BTC, valued at $71.6 billion. The company financed this acquisition using capital raised from its stock program, highlighting a strategic use of funds to bolster its Bitcoin reserves. Since the beginning of 2025, Strategy has already raised over $19 billion to facilitate its Bitcoin purchases. While recent on-chain data indicated a slight decrease in whale reserves, suggesting some risk aversion among large investors which had previously pressured prices below $108,000, the ETF flows tell a different story. Despite some net outflows towards the end of last week, overall ETF inflows remained strong, particularly in late August and early September, demonstrating continued institutional demand. This sustained demand is a crucial indicator of market confidence. Looking ahead, upcoming U.S. CPI data will be a significant factor influencing Federal Reserve rate cut expectations, potentially providing another catalyst for Bitcoin. A weaker CPI print could further support Bitcoin's advance. Technically, Bitcoin is currently testing key resistance levels around $112,916. While short-term indicators suggest potential for a minor pullback, a sustained break above this resistance could pave the way for further upward movement towards $115,000 and $117,000. But not all Bitcoin news is positive. A major lawsuit is being filed against a prominent Bitcoin ATM operator, and the allegations are shocking. DC AG sues Bitcoin ATM operator for enabling senior scams. The District of Columbia Attorney General, Brian L. Schwalb, has launched a lawsuit against Athena Bitcoin, Inc., a significant operator of cryptocurrency ATMs, accusing the company of profiting from scams that have defrauded elderly residents out of tens of thousands of dollars. The lawsuit alleges that Athena not only charged exorbitant and undisclosed fees, sometimes as high as 26%, but also failed to implement adequate safeguards to prevent fraudulent transactions. An investigation by Schwalb's office revealed alarming statistics. During Athena's initial 5 months of operation in DC, an astonishing 93% of all Bitcoin ATM deposits were linked to scams, with nearly half identified as fraudulent by the victims themselves. The median victim was 71 years old, losing an average of $8,000 per scam transaction. In one particularly egregious case, a single resident lost a staggering $98,000 across 19 separate deposits in just a few days, highlighting the devastating impact of these schemes. Attorney General Schwalb stated, "Athena's Bitcoin machines have become a tool for criminals intent on exploiting elderly and vulnerable district residents. Athena knows that its machines are being used primarily by scammers, yet chooses to look the other way so that it can continue to pocket sizable hidden transaction fees." The lawsuit further claims that Athena refused to refund victims, even when aware of the fraud, and often required them to sign liability waivers to receive partial refunds, effectively shielding the company from future claims. This alleged negligence left vulnerable residents exposed to sophisticated international fraud schemes. The lawsuit charges Athena Bitcoin with violating key district laws, including the Consumer Protection Procedures Act and the abuse, neglect, and financial exploitation of vulnerable adults and the Elderly Act. The Attorney General's office is seeking restitution for victims, civil penalties, and mandatory reforms to ensure compliance with the law. Now, let's shift gears to something more positive: the evolving world of crypto mining and how you can get involved even if you're a beginner. ETNCrypto simplifies Bitcoin and Dogecoin cloud mining for beginners. The world of cryptocurrency mining is more accessible than ever in 2025, thanks to the rise of user-friendly cloud mining platforms. For those looking to mine Bitcoin, BTC, and Doge, without the hassle and expense of managing their own hardware, ETNCrypto is emerging as a leading solution. This platform simplifies the mining process with affordable contracts and transparent payouts, making it a viable option for both new and experienced investors. Bitcoin, often called digital gold, remains the cornerstone of the cryptocurrency market, vital for blockchain security and rewarding participants. Dogecoin, with its community-driven ethos and faster transaction times, has gained significant traction for online tipping, retail, and payments. ETNCrypto's dual mining capability offers investors a convenient way to diversify their crypto exposure by mining both BTC and Doge simultaneously, eliminating the complexity often associated with managing separate mining operations. ETNCrypto distinguishes itself with a secure, beginner-friendly experience. Its mobile-first approach ensures global accessibility, and automated AI-driven systems optimize uptime and performance. The platform offers a range of mining plans, from short-term, budget-friendly contracts to more substantial options, all with transparent terms so users know exactly what to expect. While other platforms like Cryptappies, EO, Hashmart, EO, Eftapool, and LuxorTech cater to different needs, from integrated development tools to advanced analytics. ETNCrypto stands out for newcomers seeking the balance of dual coin support, mobile accessibility, and clear profit sharing. As cloud mining continues to reshape how individuals access mining rewards, ETNCrypto provides a compelling entry point. By removing the need for expensive hardware investments, it allows users to start mining instantly via mobile applications, offering a perfect blend of accessibility, security, and potential profitability for anyone entering the mining space in 2025. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. But before you go, we've got a lightning-fast recap and a call to action you won't want to miss. And that's a wrap on today's Bitcoin Bulletin. We saw Athena Bitcoin Corp aiming to raise $210 million to become Africa's first Bitcoin treasury, strategy making a massive $217 million Bitcoin purchase, and the DC Attorney General suing Athena Bitcoin over alleged scam facilitation. Plus, we explored the accessibility of cloud mining with ETNCrypto. Don't miss out on any of the action. Smash that like button if you found this episode valuable, subscribe to Bitcoin Bulletin for your daily dose of crypto news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Follow us on all our social media channels for more insights and join the conversation in the comments below. We'll see you next time.